What's going on, guys? Chris Rednick here, and today is an exciting day for me. It's an exciting day for you. It's an exciting day for Courtney because I gave her one of my coffees that Sam had brought me. You know, I don't do that for anyone else.
You gave one to Alex.
Well, that's because Sam had licked it and I thought it was funny. Touch this?
I don't want it.
Just touch it. Can you shift that thing?
No.
Well, welcome to Florida. Alright guys, so today's video, what we're going to be doing is, one, me and Courtney need to make a trip to Miami because I need to get a couple lines and fittings to do my oil cooler, and I just don't have time for them to actually ship it. Now that Jack tuned the car, I want to be able to hit boost a lot, and I want to be able to feel out the car before I tow this car all the way to Connecticut and have a problem there. I'd rather have a problem in Florida rather than Connecticut because it can get fixed a lot quicker here. So in today's video, we're gonna run through every single gear, probably other than fifth. I don't think I really want to get into fifth in this car. Fifth is gonna be gnarly. I don't think I'm ready for it yet. We're gonna do first, second, third, fourth. First is coming up right now. Let's hit it. This is first gear, and we'll see what we think about it. First impressions. Good?
Nice.
Nice, yeah. Cute. That's what you say. Alright, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. First gear didn't do it for me. I mean, the car is too laggy to be able to have fun in first. Like, yes, you got that oomph, you got some power towards the end of the RPM range, but it wasn't like, oh my god, I'm gonna die. And that's why I wanted this car, because I wanted to scare me. So, first, it didn't do it for me. Did it do it for you?
No.
No, it didn't do it for you. From the first gear pull, the Roadster feels faster right now. But with a GTR, you have to keep in mind this: the 2530s, they are a little laggy. They kick in around like 5,200 RPMs, and every single gear in this car gets faster. So first is gonna be whatever. Second's gonna be a little quicker. Third's gonna be a little scary. Fourth is gonna be intimidating. Fifth is gonna be I'm gonna shit my pants. So we're not gonna do fifth today, like I said. But let's get on to second gear.
Oh no, Chris.
What? What happened?
I forgot my watch.
Ah, that's fine.
I feel naked without my watch.
You feel naked without your watch. What are we gonna do about that?
I guess nothing.
Yeah, nothing. All right, guys, so now that we already did first gear, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna drive through first, and then we're gonna do second, and then I'll give you my honest opinion about it. So first gear. Second gear, we're at like 49, I'm gonna mat it. That felt better. Second gear definitely picked up a lot more. It started to throw you back in the seat a little bit. What did you think? Cute. Okay, all right. Second gear, cool. Whatever. Third gear, I'm a little nervous for. We're gonna slow down a little for third gear. So the second. All right, we're in third, 4,000 RPMs. I'm slowly, and now I'm at it. Okay. Wow. That was good.
That was good.
That was good.
That was fun.
I think we need gas. It's a little hiccupy. I'm at a quarter tank, so I'm not gonna do any more. I want to go get some E85 and like really have maximal feel because it's GTR. She's gonna take a lot, especially making 550 wheel. 29 PSI. Maxed out the mine's boost gauge, which is pretty cool. Never maxed out a boost gauge before. And let's get gas. Putting some E85 in the bag, girls, so we can go back to boosting. So I called Roberto because that little hiccup just made me nervous, and I guess you're not really supposed to boost these under half a tank. I mean, with the Roadster, I'll hit 28 pounds of boost until that sucker's about to run out, but I guess for the GTR, we always gotta keep her above half to keep her happy. If she's below half, just drive it normally. Well, it doesn't look like I'm getting a drink here. I only have water and 3 Four Locos. Definitely not drinking that. I guess I'll get a fucking water. I hate Dasani. Sodium life. Alright guys, so we got Jack in the car right now. I wanted to do a couple street pulls just to make sure that everything was okay. And we got some bad news.
Well, not bad news. It's just
bad news for me.
It's not good news. Everything's fine. The motor's fine.
Yep.
No problems there. But we are encountering a ignition trigger error that keeps popping up every time we try to run the car pretty hard.
Which we've experienced a lot with the Elite.
With the Elite, yeah. It's my understanding that the Elite has a much more sensitive trigger logic. And because of that, they're really better off using problem with the Platinum, but with the Elite, it seems to be a trending issue, and I'm sure that we could get it knocked out with Haltech, but we gotta talk to them some more about it.
So to simplify it, the cam angle sensor,
The ignition trigger is working off of that cam angle sensor, and that cam angle sensor doesn't have high enough resolution to maintain a good synchronization at higher RPM.
and it's causing a little bit of breakup at the high.
It causes a little bit of breakup, which in turn could really foul everything up. We don't want to do that.
Yeah, no, we definitely don't want to do that. And like, so my rev limiter is supposed to be at what, like 73?
75, yeah.
75, and like it starts to cut out at like, I want to say like 69 to 71.
Yeah,
and that's because of the trigger.
Right, yeah.
So that kind of sucks. I mean, I'm definitely going to have to order that before I race anyone. Like, I spent a lot of time building this. I spent a lot of money doing it, and like I don't want to just rush it for something stupid like that.
You're not getting the performance, the full potential yet out of the setup.
Like, we were just doing a data log, and my turbos are spooling full at 5,900 RPM.
That's another issue.
Which Jack kind of made me sad a little bit with the information he just gave me.
Yeah, clearly these turbos were not new.
Yeah.
So we don't want to. I don't want to jump the gun, but you know, I lost Dusty's turbos from doing a lot of two-stepping and stuff, and I do remember as they were getting to that older point, the spool time was gradually getting worse and worse. So it is possible that you're experiencing some downtrend on the life of these turbos right now.
Yeah.
We don't want to. Again, let's do it right.
Yep.
Let's not go push the car. It's not time to go to the track. It's not time to race anybody. So we'll get to that point soon. But right now, we're gonna get the ignition trigger. We're gonna, I would say, yank the turbos.
Jeez.
I know. What I would want to prevent though is the anguish and the failure of actually happening.
Yeah, no, I understand that, but with everything going on and like me wanting to go to Connecticut, the way I'm looking at it right now is I might have to push the date back a tiny bit. Get the trigger kit, put the trigger kit on, make sure everything works, make sure like we can actually go full to 7,500 RPM with no hiccups.
Right.
And I mean, just see what play out the turbos.
I agree.
Because I would hate to take the car back apart right now and send them out. It's, how long did your turbos take to get rebuilt?
Weeks.
So as much as it sucks, like I'm willing to risk the turbo failure. Like, I'm saying this, I'm willing to risk the turbo failure.
You heard it here.
And just get them rebuilt when they break. It sucks. We're gonna go to the shop right now. We're gonna price out a trigger kit, see when we can actually get one to the shop, and see when we can do it. So we'll talk to you when we get to the shop.
Yeah, I just want to point one more thing out.
Okay.
Also, I'm not blaming the computer for this.
Okay.
But the idea here is we are working with a 30-year-old system.
Yeah.
And there is always the potential for components to be a little less than perfect at this age. So part of that could be in play here. So don't take this as this system is broken. It is this system is just a very old system that we need to bring up to date, and everything that will kind of jive and work together.
And like, it sucks, but like I'm just telling myself in my head, I'm like, okay, we're gonna do this trigger kit, but after the trigger kit, like, we don't gotta worry about that stuff anymore.
Right.
You
Once
know?
we have that entire ignition
and
setup.
you guys have tested that theory on different GTRs with that trigger kit
We
with
have.
this certain ECU.
Absolutely.
So, and it works good.
It does, yep.
So we're gonna go to the shop. We're gonna see if we can get one soon, and we'll keep you updated. No fourth gear pulls, I'm sorry. All right, guys, well, believe it or not, the GTR, she is back on the lift. We need to tear the whole front of the engine apart because Roberto had this thing in stock. So what is that, buddy?
This is the Platinum Racing Products trigger kit.
And this is what we need to make Sandy great again.
It's a shame you have the issue, like, it's so weird. Some have it, some don't. Obviously different motor, different crank wheel sensor, but I mean, once it happens, it's not even worth playing with it.
So I'm starting to get the feeling around, if you're like over 500 horsepower, you're gonna get some problems, and I'm starting to realize that now, but it's okay because I'm just stoked that HP, they had that in stock. So I'm gonna go ahead, I don't wanna waste any time. I already started letting the radiator drain, and I wanna get the radiator out, I wanna get the whole front of the engine off. Roberto doesn't believe me that I can do it in under an hour.
I mean, I don't want you to try to do it under an hour because you mess stuff up.
Dude, I'm telling you right now, man, slowly developing to be a pro.
It'll take you less time to do it in 2 hours and do it right than it would be to do it in 1 hour, forget a bolt, and have to take it apart twice.
I'm not saying I could do the whole thing in an hour. I'm just saying I can get it teared down in an hour.
So the big thing is it's going to be if we get that sprocket off, though, that's the problem.
Okay, so Roberto's making me really nervous. So I guess, so you've done this kit before. And Roberto says sometimes when you do this kit, this piece gets stuck.
Well, because what has to happen is, so the way these work, the factory Nissan crank angle sensor tells the engine, or tells the ECU where the engine is by just the one sensor on the cam. Mm-hmm. How these work, it has a sensor on the crank and it has a sensor on the cam. It uses those two signals to know where the engine is.
Okay.
So this sprocket is removed, right? This one actually comes out.
So this is what it's supposed to be like. All of them are supposed to be able to come out like this, but some of them get stuck?
Correct. And we put this one in. This one has teeth on it, right?
Yep.
Those teeth are read by that sensor.
Okay.
And then we put a sensor on top. This one here, right? And that tells the engine, I'm sorry, the ECU what position the engine's in. But if this sucker doesn't come out,
we're effed.
It sucks, because then you gotta drill and tap it, massage it out.
I'll tell you right now, if that's not coming out easily, I'm giving you a phone call.
Dude, I've had them get stuck before on the crank motors.
Yeah.
So, but we'll see. I mean, there's just no other way.
I mean, I guess we're gonna know in 1 hour. I mean, probably right now for you guys. You know, she was all back together, but she's coming all back apart. But it's okay because I'm just stoked that we have the thing to fix it, and we're still gonna be able to make our deadline for Connecticut. And I'm still gonna be able to make it to my brother's birthday as long as everything goes smoothly in that bottom sprocket doesn't get stuck. So I'm gonna get to work right now. Oh, I need that crank pulley. All right, so I started this at 10:30. It's now 10:51. And Roberto, dude, I'm already ready for the crank pulley puller.
You sure?
Yeah, I mean, not too bad, dude. Check it out.
Oh my God.
Yeah, you're a liar. Shut up.
I just realized something.
You're a liar.
I'm so happy. You know what this means? What?
You can flip it.
Yeah, we can flip the
Finally
belts.
flip the
Yeah.
belt.
No, I actually said
I'm
that.
so
It's
excited.
kind of stuck, though, so I'm just going to leave it.
That up a little bit. But I swear to God, if this belt looks
It's
like
backwards?
this, when you put back this together, there's going to be some problems.
So time lapse is still going over there. I mean, it's gonna go for like an hour, and it's gonna be a solid like
Did you
15
break
seconds.
The crank bolt loose yet?
No, I don't have the right size, mate.
Okay.
You know?
I mean,
All right, I'll follow you, buddy. All right, so crank pulley's bolt has been stuck for a good 10 minutes now. Mark is taking it. Oh my God, you're spinning everything, dude. Remember how tight you tightened it? Well, good news is it was never coming off driving. At least that's a plus in life, but now we cannot get this thing off. Should we put it on the ground?
I mean, I guess.
At this point, fuck. Okay. Mark is really gonna give her the good old 1-2 now. Oh my God. There it is. You got it, dude.
Just need to be on the ground. Pry on it for good.
How good does it feel though, now that it's off?
I mean, wasn't my problem.
Yeah. Well, it was my problem and you fixed it, so thank you, friend. What's the Marcus counter up to? He's got the face shield on. Hell yeah. All right, guys, so we just got the whole front of the engine teared down. It's all untimed. It's still at top dead center, though, so we are good. All of the dots are lined up with that. And I think we're going to stop here for tonight because you actually have to, like, cut some of this off right here. And this is the oil pump. And personally, I really don't want to mess with this. You have to, like, use a feeler gauge and stuff. And, like, I don't have that. And you got to do a bunch of things that I just don't have. And I just don't want to do because I've never done it. And I don't want to learn on this RB26. So I'm going to wait until Roberto comes here tomorrow. He's going to help me with this. And then once he actually gets the sensor all taken care of, I'm going to go ahead. I'll retime it. And I'll put it, I'll do all the grunt work. The grunt work's fine. But when it comes to cutting oil pumps and doing that stuff, I'm not about it. So I guess this is it. The GTR, she had a great run. Great second run. She hits 29 PSI, probably greater. And third, you guys haven't seen fourth yet, but I'm not going to lie to you. I hit fourth a couple times, and she fucking rips. So, he'll be ripping again, hopefully tomorrow. I do apologize because today's video was kind of a cock tease as well. It's really a cock tease for me too because I just want to go out, I want to rip it, I want to enjoy the car. But I want to do this right this time. I want to make sure everything is perfect before we just go beating the balls out of it. So, I'm glad that we got a couple polls on the video, but it will be much more satisfying knowing that we're hitting boost and everything's working a-okay. So I guess until tomorrow, that's gonna be it for this video, guys. If you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you guys wanna subscribe for more, subscribe for more. Currently, we're still kinda on time for CT. We might not be leaving tomorrow night, but Wednesday morning. Either way, this car is gonna be done tomorrow. I'm not really worried about it because there's really not too much work to be done, and hopefully we'll be hitting boost again tomorrow.